Hey guys, what's going on? I just want to make a quick video um on John Cena and his current Chinese crisis. Um Chinese what happened to him in China, the Chinese situation, the Cena gate situation. Yeah, he made a statement in the promotion for Fast and the Furious 9 in which he said that the first country to see the film was Taiwan. The PRC, um, the Chinese Communist Party got upset because, of course, during the Chinese Revolution, you had two factions of China: Mao's China, which was left wing and communist, which became the PRC, and you had Shanghai Shek's China. Well, Shanghai Shek and the nationalists went to Taiwan. They settled in Taiwan. And the PRC, Mao Zedong's group, settled um, in mainland China. So the Chinese government has always said that they have a monopoly over um, China. That Taiwan is part of them, even though Taiwan is not part of them politically. That Taiwan is part of them, belongs to them. So when other other countries, other people, other celebrities like John Cena try to say, well, there's two Chinas, not just one. Chinese government, Xi Jinping, gets upset and they say that, well, these governments and these celebrities are trying to interfere with us, telling that there's two Chinas, that Taiwan is another China. And they say, no, we're the only China. We're the only real China. We don't recognize the legitimacy of Taiwan as an independent country. Well, John Cena made that mistake, and John Cena got on there and he basically pussified out and he kowtowed to Xi Jinping, kowtowed to the Chinese Communist Party, and a lot of fans who are more right wing and more, less authoritarian are very upset with Cena because Cena was a guy who said he would never go Hollywood. Back when he was criticizing The Rock and he was calling The Rock out in 2008, 2009 for being too Hollywood, he said he would never compromise his morals. Here comes this multi-million-dollar franchise, and you're ready to call it all in and kowtow to the Chinese government. China is basically running our Hollywood system right now, so whatever they says goes. But they've committed mass atrocities, mass human rights violations against not only the Taiwanese, against their own people in Hong Kong. Right before COVID hit, we saw all those protesters in Hong Kong for weeks and weeks on the streets singing American songs, singing We Shall Overcome, singing patriotic American songs, just trying to give freedom to their country. We saw, I've made videos about what they do to the Uyghur population, the Uyghur being the Central Asian Muslim population in the western part of China. China is just a really fucked up, autocratic, mean spirited country. And if you're gonna call out other countries like you're gonna call out the United States, what happened with George Floyd, and you're gonna call out Israel for what they're doing in Sheikh Jarrah, and you're gonna call out India for how they mishandled the COVID crisis, you definitely have to call out China for what they're doing to the Taiwanese by denying the Taiwanese self-determination, and also what they're doing to Uyghurs. Even if you don't like Islam, if you're Islamophobic, stand with the Uyghurs. Stand with the Uyghurs are going through because they're being brutalized. They're being brutalized by the Chinese government. Peace. And fuck John Cena for even giving these guys a chance. I'm glad that Cena is off of WWE TV. He doesn't factor into the main storylines in WWE TV. And when I say fuck China, I'm not saying fuck China as far as the Chinese people. Chinese Americans and Chinese people in general, Chinese nationals are fine. Don't misconstrue that as Asian hate. I spoke out against Asian hate, but what I don't like is what they do. Their human rights violations that America refuses to speak out against because, like Saudi Arabia, American companies make big bucks when it comes to dealing with these autocratic regimes like Saudi Arabia and China, and they condemn other autocratic regimes like North Korea and Iran. It's all hypocrisy, guys. Peace. Cena, now we can see it, but we don't want to see it. Peace.